Hey, this is for men and women, and I'm going to tell you how and why I'm out here alone on the road. Well, everybody's solo alone story is unique, and I don't have to go into why I'm alone, but what I will say is the reason that I choose to be alone. Before I tell you what just happened to me in an attempt to put me with someone else, well, I think it's just me. You know, I've always been sort of a loner, but I've also been a people person. I was a guide. I guided people all over Alaska and other places, so I had to be a people person, talk to people, and I enjoyed it. It was a challenge for me, and that's why I did it. But at the same time, even just being out here right now, I don't miss those days. I like being alone. Some of the things I like about being alone, and especially lately with all the rat race that's going on and stuff, I don't have to have a lot of debate with another person and have these inner arguments about politics and all that. And, you know, I know that goes on within couples and families and all that. I try to stay away from that as much as possible. It does come up, you know, the news is there, and I try not to watch it and get absorbed in that negative vibration. But at the same time, I got to know what's going on. But I like to, I think I like really when I'm out and I'm on a trip alone, it's remote, and I've been out there for like a month. One of the things I notice when I wake up in the morning is I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to do anything. If I don't want to do anything, I can just lay there. I can edit film. I can read a book. I can decide what direction I want to go that day. Hey, do I want to go north? I always have a plan, but sometimes I'll just be happy with the fact that I could go any direction that I want to. Now, yeah, everybody, I think it's just normal. We all get lonely from time to time. But where I am right now in my life, I don't spend a lot of time in lonely land. I'm busy. The bike keeps me busy. Living keeps me busy. All of the routine keeps me busy, and I like that. All of the little things, you know, that come up, I meditate on those things that, you know, are bothering me for a while, and then I move through them. But I have to move through them before I can move on to the next thing. Make coffee. I like to travel with people for short times, and that's why I'm a cyclist. When I was a climber, I'd be stuck with people for sometimes a month or more, and I liked that at the time, but, you know, now it's alone time. And I think that's the beauty, you know, waking up in the tent, if you can relate, and just there's really nobody knocking at the door. Now, I don't pay rent. Right now, I'll rent an Airbnb, or I'll rent somewhere for a while, stay there for a month, recuperate before I hop back on the bike. But that's how I recuperate, and I don't spend somewhere for months at a time with a landlord telling me, well, you know, this and that and the other. That's what I prefer now. I'd like to have a piece of land so I could just go there and do what I do. But right now I don't, and this is what I'm doing. I work, you know, and I stay busy. I work online. Let's get into what just happened recently was, and this is very recently, somebody felt sorry for me. They're a friend of mine, and I don't know why they felt sorry for me. Only because that I don't have a partner. It's the holidays, you know, and they're like, gosh, I sure wish you had a girlfriend or a, you know, somebody. And I said to him, I go, don't worry about me. But the other day, what happened was somebody said, come over to our house for a dinner party. And I said, all right, I'm coming over. I'm going to step out a little bit, right? And I wasn't really looking for a date like he was trying to hook me up with. I just wanted to go visit people. And I went over, and it was a little uncomfortable. And, you know, I mean, it's one of those things, you know, even though I wasn't going to see this person, it was a little uncomfortable that he had brought that up. I just wanted to go have dinner and hang out with some people. And then I got there, and after about 20 minutes, this person comes up to me, and I guess that was maybe set up, or he just said, hey, he's here. And there he is, the dirtbag. And so she comes up and talks to me, and very nice person, just awesome. But we're living polar opposite worlds. And she was telling me about her job and corporate life, and the new Tesla car. She just pulled up in Tesla, and here I am. I live on a bike, right? And she knows this, right? She was warned about me, and we had a great conversation. It was really cool, and I think that you know, it could have maybe gone further, but I think or both of us knew that it wasn't going any further. It just was a mutual sort of thing, like, hey, it's great to meet you, and man, good luck with your job, and good luck with you out on your bike, pal, and something like that. So that's sort of how that all ended with that. But then the next day, I woke up in the morning and I was like, boy, was that a missed opportunity. He was a really neat person. And then I got a phone call, to go do a job this winter down in South America. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go do a project there. I'll be doing some filming, of course, for the channel. Hey, please like and subscribe, you guys, if you're enjoying this stuff. But I just kind of have molded my life to where I kind of not have to be alone, but works better for me. Like the job call, I wouldn't have been able to go. I would have been like, oh, no, sorry, I've got this new relationship. Or it would have affected it maybe a little bit, but once I stepped through it, and it was the next day, and here we are in the holidays, and I'm like, I'm okay that I'm not codependent on the, I don't get government stuff, you guys that have been commenting on that, telling me I'm a dirtbag. I love it. That's why I didn't shave today, just to show you how much of a dirtbag I really am. But I do care. And I'm not really a dirtbag. I do shave, and I put my hair up in a hat when I'm riding and whatever. I'm just an old guy out on a bike, old crazy madman on a bike. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and I've got more coming. A lot of information, too, but I'm trying not to inundate everybody with negative information about nomads and homeless. I wanted to tell you a little bit of a funny story, sort of, and why I'm out here alone, and I choose that freedom to be alone for now. Thank you.